everybody, Grace is joining us, and she brings This Naked Mind. Tell me about the title and what it refers to.
Really just a mind that's like pollutant-free. So I was actually thinking of titles, and I was eating bare naked granola and thinking about, oh, it's organic, there's no preservatives, and it's really what I'd like to do, internally and with my brain is just, not pollute it as much.
So that's the relationship then with alcohol dependency.
Alcohol, and really your thinking about alcohol even more so. So when you can think straight, you don't even need it as much.
But where does the alcohol experiment come from?
So the alcohol experiment was really my own journey of getting into corporate world, drinking far too much, close to 2 bottles of wine a night.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot, and feeling that I wasn't necessarily an alcoholic and just wanting to look at this, dip a toe, see what life would be like, and approach 30 days alcohol-free, not with a sense of dread or trepidation, but with a huge sense of curiosity. And when I did that without preconceived notions that this is going to be horrible, it really wasn't horrible. And that's kind of where it was born.
But I'm really going to simplify this now because this is an incredibly involved and complex subject having to do with the human condition. To simplify it, though, you say 30 days alcohol-free, but on day 31, you can have a drink?
Yeah, absolutely. And the great thing is that in those 30 days, every day between either my book or my online program, I deliver a mindset shift that by day 31, you don't necessarily want to drink. Most people don't have a drink on day 31.
It just seems as if it goes against almost all of the things that we've been told. If you have any kind of a problem with alcohol and you can stop, then stop forever and practice abstinence.
Yeah, and the abstinence success rates are not very good.
Are all of the people who drink excessively alcoholics?
No, in fact, according to the CDC, only 10% of excessive drinkers fall into that clinical addiction to alcohol.
Okay, so you're saying, though, that you don't have to give up, let's just say recreationally, the enjoyment of wine. What is it you have to give up?
I think you just really need to re-examine your relationship with alcohol, because once you start using it as a crutch, once you start self-medicating, it takes on a whole new tone in your life, and it becomes a need rather than a want. It becomes something that really moves in, and without you even realizing it, becomes a daily habit, very much like it did for me. But you can get back in control by examining those beliefs and understanding that, chemically, alcohol doesn't relax you. It pours anxiety into your life. It releases cortisol and adrenaline as a reaction to a drink. When those things happen, you look for a glass of wine to relax, and you start thinking, that's not going to work.
Somebody that's watching right now, I know this, somebody that's watching right now, somewhere in the state of Arizona is saying, all right, I'm admitting to myself I have a drinking problem, but are you saying that that person with no medical help can possibly lick the problem and still have an alcoholic beverage every once in a while?
Not necessarily. I think that, especially with really heavy drinkers, very dependent drinkers, there are certainly withdrawal issues that you need to look out for.
How do they find out how to take care of it?
I think that you really need to, if you're worried about withdrawal issues, first talk to your doctor. But if you're in a situation where you can give it up for a few days, a few weeks, every time I was pregnant, I could stop drinking for 9 months, no problem.
But where do they go to find out your information?
Oh, AlcoholExperiment.com.
AlcoholExperiment.com.